Hello, my radiant Leo soul. I'm Luna Celestine, and I'm so grateful you've joined me beneath the stars today. As I attune to the cosmic rhythms swirling around June 9th, 2025, I feel a powerful threshold opening, a gateway into emotional truth, spiritual reconnection, and inner softness that you may not have allowed yourself to fully embrace until now. Jupiter, the great expander and celestial teacher, is gliding gently into Cancer, activating a brand new 12-year cycle in the realms of your intuition, ancestral healing, and heart-based wisdom. This isn't just a transit. It's an invitation to return home to yourself. For you, Leo, whose fire often blazes boldly into the outer world, the universe is now whispering a different kind of courage, the bravery to feel deeply, to release what no longer serves your joy, and to create space for divine nourishment. Today's energy asks not for performance or pride, but for honesty, the kind that begins in stillness and speaks softly through the soul. So if you've felt a quiet pull inward lately, know that it isn't weakness, it's guidance. You're being called not to hustle harder, but to trust deeper. And as we unfold this day together, I'll walk with you through what this sacred moment truly means for your heart, your purpose, and the path you're being summoned to walk. Let's begin. And now, as the morning light filters gently through your life, you may feel a quiet tension between what you've known and what is emerging. That's the beauty of today's alignment, Leo. It isn't asking you to rush ahead or force clarity where there is none. Instead, it's guiding you through a more feminine, intuitive unfolding. With Jupiter's shift into Cancer, a water sign that governs the moon, emotions, memory, and the sacred space of belonging, you're being drawn into deeper waters. This is not the kind of terrain you usually prefer. Your fire likes the sun, the spotlight, the action. But today, the most profound transformation occurs in the shadows, in the still places, where your heart whispers what your mind has long ignored. You may feel moments of uncertainty today, even flashes of vulnerability or sudden emotional revelations. These aren't setbacks, they're initiations. What seems like a breakdown is actually a breakthrough. What once felt stable may shift, but not to punish you, only to free you. Just like the tide must rise and fall to cleanse the shore, your soul needs space to release the stories, roles, and identities that no longer align with who you're becoming. Don't fear this sacred unraveling. Let the past crumble where it must. Let truth rise in its place. This is a day for returning to ritual, for anchoring yourself, not in control, but in devotion, to your healing, to your emotional honesty, to the parts of you that ache for warmth and gentleness. Choose consistency over chaos. Ground yourself with simple acts, a nourishing meal, a moment with your journal, a walk by the water. In doing so, you reaffirm that your journey is worthy of care and reverence, even when you're not moving quickly, even when the path is unclear. And slowly, as the emotional fog begins to clear, you'll feel the golden fire of the sun, your ruling light, gathering behind the clouds. Clarity returns, not because you forced it, but because you surrendered to the process. Today offers you an extraordinary opportunity to balance lunar softness with solar confidence, to remember that you are not either fierce or tender, you are both. And from that sacred integration, your next chapter begins to glow. Let it. Love today arrives like a soft breeze through the soul, inviting you not to chase affection, but to allow it, gently, honestly, and without pretense. With Jupiter now in Cancer, your emotional landscape is shifting toward deeper sensitivity and healing. This is a beautiful moment to release the walls you've built around your heart and let connection flow more naturally. If you're in a relationship, this energy supports honest conversations and deeper emotional intimacy. It's not about fixing everything. It's about showing up with truth and care. Small gestures of vulnerability can reopen channels of closeness you may have thought were lost. If you're single, the question is, are you truly open to being seen or still guarded by old wounds? Today asks you to trust your intuition and to heal, not by seeking love, but by becoming the safe place where love can land. Love will find you not when you chase it, but when you remember you've always been worthy of receiving it. Let your heart open quietly. Let love meet you there. Financially, today's skies offer you a gentle reminder: abundance is not always about acceleration, it's about alignment. With Jupiter easing into Cancer, a sign that rules emotional security and home foundations, your wealth is now intimately tied to how grounded and supported you feel within yourself. This is not the season to take wild risks or leap without looking. Instead, it's time to honor what you've already built and give it space to grow. Take inventory of your current resources, not just your bank account, but your time, your energy, your talents. Where have you overextended yourself out of pressure or comparison? Today favors simplicity over spectacle, consistency over chaos. You're being asked to tend to your roots, to stabilize what's working, tighten what's leaking, and celebrate the quiet wins that often go unnoticed. These small acts of stewardship lay the groundwork for long-term prosperity. Luck is on your side, but only when it moves through intention. Unexpected blessings may appear, but they'll gravitate toward the Leo who is focused, prepared, and clear in purpose. This is a powerful moment to refine your goals and make practical plans, not from scarcity, but from self-respect. Trust that what's meant for you will arrive at the perfect time, and that your grounded presence is more magnetic than any hustle could ever be. Most of all, let your creativity lead. Your ideas are currency. Don't underestimate how your natural flair, charisma, and passion can generate not just income, but impact. When you combine discipline with imagination, the path to sustainable abundance opens wide before you. Your well-being, Leo, is not a side note. It is the foundation of everything you're building. As Jupiter settles into Cancer, the cosmos draws your attention inward, urging you to nurture your emotional and spiritual health just as fiercely as your ambitions. This is a time when pushing harder could actually slow your progress, because the real work now is in restoration, not in performance. Your body may be signaling that it's time to pause, to listen, to breathe, to release. If you've been carrying the weight of expectations, yours or others, this is your moment to soften. Gentle routines like meditation, mindful walks, or even unplugging from digital noise can help you reconnect with your own rhythm. Let this be a sacred return to yourself, not a chore, but a loving practice of self-honoring. Emotionally, old wounds or unspoken fears may be surfacing, not to overwhelm you, but to be seen and healed. Give yourself the space to feel what arises without judgment. Remember, strength isn't about ignoring your emotions. It's about meeting them with courage and compassion. Surround yourself with what nourishes you, whether that's solitude, nature, music, or meaningful connection. Your vitality will increase not through pressure, but through presence. And when your inner world is balanced, your outer world begins to flow with greater ease. Honor your energy today, Leo, not as something to manage, but as something sacred. Under today's nurturing skies, Leo, your presence becomes a balm for the hearts of those you love. With Jupiter now activating the deeply emotional and familial realm of Cancer, your relationships with family and close friends are illuminated with new tenderness. This is a time when your warmth, so naturally radiant, has the power to mend old misunderstandings and deepen existing bonds simply by showing up with presence and sincerity. You may feel drawn to spend time in familiar spaces or revisit places that hold sentimental meaning. Trust those instincts. The universe is inviting you to anchor in connection, not in surface-level interaction, but in soul-nourishing togetherness. Whether it's a heartfelt conversation with a sibling, sharing laughter over a quiet meal, or simply holding space for someone who needs it, your energy right now carries healing. Don't underestimate the gift of your attention. You don't have to fix everything. You just have to be there. If there have been tensions within your inner circle, now is an opportune moment to extend grace. First to yourself and then to others. Jupiter's influence softens defenses and supports forgiveness, making it easier to bridge emotional gaps. Let love speak louder than pride. Remember, too, family isn't always defined by blood. Friends who have walked beside you through seasons of joy and shadow are just as sacred. Reach out, reconnect, and allow yourself to receive the love that mirrors your own. These bonds are more than comfort. They are the soul roots that keep you grounded as you rise. As Jupiter swims deeper into the emotional waters of Cancer, your connections take on a more intuitive, heart-centered tone, Leo. This means compatibility isn't just about shared interests, it's about energetic resonance, the kind of bonds that soothe your spirit and help you feel seen in ways words alone can't always express. Today, you may feel especially attuned to water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, who offer you emotional depth, compassion, and a quiet kind of strength. These signs know how to hold space for your bold fire without extinguishing it, creating a safe haven where you can soften without fear of losing your spark. Their nurturing energy balances your passion, making these connections beautifully supportive in both love and friendship. Air signs like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius also harmonize with you now, especially as you seek conversations that stimulate your mind and broaden your perspectives. Their quick wit and open-minded nature can inspire creativity and playful exploration, reminding you that connection can be both lighthearted and meaningful. With them, you can dance between ideas and dreams, unafraid of judgment. However, when engaging with more grounded signs like Taurus and Capricorn, be mindful of pace and expectations. While these signs may not immediately match your expressive nature, they offer lessons in patience, resilience, and steady growth. Don't rush to define or dismiss these relationships. They often deepen with time and shared trust. Today, your lucky color is pale blue, a soft, luminous shade that echoes the gentle emotional tides stirred by Jupiter's arrival in Cancer. This isn't the bold gold or fiery crimson you may instinctively gravitate toward, Leo. I know it's not always easy to slow down, to let go, or to feel your way forward when the world tells you to charge ahead. But trust me when I say, some of your greatest breakthroughs will come in the stillness, in the surrender, and in the quiet courage of choosing yourself again and again. I'm Luna Celestine, and I'm so honored to be walking this path beside you. Thank you for letting me read the stars for you today. If this message touched your heart, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you. I'll see you again soon, right here, under the sky that always knows your name. Until then, keep glowing from the inside out.